Imagine you're an accountant and you receive a file from a client that you need to check, but you just want to do a quick scan for crucial mistakes that might have an impact on the outcome and you don't have much time. This is quite an extensive task to do manually, but with PerfectXL it becomes quite easy. Imagine this is the file we received. The first thing we'll do is we'll go to PerfectXL in navigation and we will choose Visualize Model in the Explore tool. Now a visualization of our model is generated. It represents the content. So all the blocks, the blue blocks here are worksheets, and so is the gray one, and we see an external source here. Then we see how they are connected to each other. So the flow of the information of the worksheet. But content is not connected to anything, plus, as our legend tells us, it's hidden. So let's check out what this is all about. We'll click it and PerfectXL Explorer will ask us to unhide it, which of course we'll do. And we find out that it's a table of content, which is not harmful, but it's also not necessary to hide it, so we're gonna leave it this way. Then next we will make a risk analysis with the Risk Finder tool, which will analyze our file for any risks and weaknesses and observations. But for now, for a quick scan, we're just gonna focus on the high-level risks, so we're gonna filter for that. And now we're left with two issues. First is a hard-coded number in formula, which was found on the operating tab in cell D23. So we're going to click that. And it will generate a screenshot of the exact location where it appears. And indeed, we see a formula with a plus 30, and we don't know where this comes from. So let's examine this. We can click the screenshot to jump to the right location in Excel. And here we see indeed there's a plus 30 here. And when we examine the cells above, it looks like this should just be a consistent formula throughout this range, which is interrupted by a hard-coded number. So we're going to leave a note. Where does plus 30 come from? Don't hard-code numbers in formulas. And we're going to mark it as unacceptable. We will create a PDF report later to send and share with our client so that we can discuss this issue. But first we'll go to the next issue that was found also on our operating tab and in cell D8. So we're going to click it. Again, a screenshot, and now the description tells us that it concerns a formula range D4, D22, which is interrupted by a value. So we're going to click it to jump to Excel again. And indeed, this is the same formula range as before. It's interrupted by a value 0. PerfectXL has a highlighter option, which highlights certain characteristics of cells. So we're going to use that and choose consistent formulas so that the color marking will show us that this is supposed to be a consistent formula throughout this range, which is interrupted by this 0. So we will copy the formula down and fix it, and we can see that it actually changed the outcome, so it was definitely an important adjustment. We'll do another risk analysis and we can see, filtering for high-level risks, that indeed the second issue has disappeared, and the hard-coded number in formula will be fixed as soon as we discuss it with our client.